Hi guys, so my name is Michaela. Michaela Heidi is my YouTube channel, and that's also my Instagram handle if you're not following me yet. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. So I am making something that I've never made before, and so I actually really wanted to make zucchini cookies, and I thought that I had zucchinis in my fridge, but I think we ran out of it, so we had yellow squash in our fridge instead. So I just figured I could make that. I can make cookies with that. So I have this disgusting mixture here, and it's zucchini. No, I'm sorry. It's squash and then kind of like older bananas. So I'm gonna blend these. I'm gonna blend this up in my NutriBullet, and that's gonna be like the binder and the sweetener. And I have maple syrup as a sweetener, and I have chocolate chips as well. So they're gonna be like a healthy chocolate chip cookie that has vegetables in it. And I also would like, I'll probably comment like the health benefits of squash, because that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, like this will be the binder, and so it won't have eggs in it, and it will have natural sweeteners. And so let's blend this thing up. Gotta make sure this thing is super tight because it drips. Alright, so this will be the binder, and for my dry ingredients, I have everything here already. I have half a cup of gluten-free flour, and then I have a third cup of oats. I have a tablespoon of seed mix, which is chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. And then I have about a tablespoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm gonna add the wet ingredients now, but this is the dry ingredients, so it's gonna go first. And then I have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And I got this maple syrup from Harper's Ferry, and this lady gave it to me for free because I was looking at it and I was contemplating spending $4 or $5, but she gave it to me and it was really nice. And we stayed at the little town inn in Harper's Ferry, and that was a blast. And I don't know if this tastes any better than other maple syrups, but probably does. And so the recipe, I did find a recipe for zucchini cookies, so this is like, it's helping me with, that's where I got the measurements for all this. And it did call for 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, but since we're adding like 2 bananas, I figured 2 is good instead of 3. And that is maple syrup. And then it has half a teaspoon of vanilla. And that is a third cup of chocolate chips, but if you want to do a whole half cup or a whole cup, no one's stopping you. And these are semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I think I would probably do dark chocolate. That's healthier, and I'm not a huge fan of like milk chocolate, but that's what I would do. So this is about 3/4 a cup of chocolate chips. 2/3 cups of chocolate chips. And then I'm going to, this is about 2 cups of squash and 2 bananas. And again, you could do like shredded zucchini, and that's like a binder. Or you could do this. That would be a binder as well. And I probably will have to add more flour to this because it's going to be pretty runny. I think I added a little too much water. I'm going to go ahead and mix this, and we'll see if I need to add more flour. So I did need to add about a half a cup more of gluten-free flour and probably a cup more of oats. So that's going to be a cup and 1/3 of oats, and then it's going to be a full cup of gluten-free flour. And then I also grounded up almonds, and obviously you can use any nut butter, but I grounded up like about a third cup of almonds. So you could do like 2 tablespoons of nut butter and add that and out that, so that made it much thicker. And you could add more chocolate chips, but this will do. So again, this is experimental, and I'm gonna go over like all the ingredients and the measurements for everything. But my mistake was I added too much water to the squash and the banana. If I added less water, it would have binded better. So, lesson learned. I think they turned out pretty good considering all those mishaps we did, and I already took some off. That's why the pan looks barren right now. But as an overview, it was 20 minutes in the oven at 375 and about 12 cookies. And so this is, I did aluminum and I just sprayed Pam on it, or you could do parchment paper, but for the ingredients list, I modified it because I did make that mistake of adding too much water with the banana and zucchini smoothie. But overall, so this is a completely gluten-free recipe. It's egg-free. It's not vegan because the chocolate chips have milk fat in them. So you could make it vegan if you take out the chocolate chips or if you get vegan chocolate chips. 3/4 of gluten-free flour. 1 cup of oats, 1 tablespoon of seed mix or any kind of seeds that you'd like chia seeds or flax seeds, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I actually did baking powder, or you could do baking soda. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup or honey, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, I did 2/3 cups of chocolate chips. And for the squash banana mixture, I did 2 cups of yellow squash, and you could use zucchini, and that's 1 squash, 1 large squash, and then I did 2 bananas, and then I would say about 1/2 cup of water, and then I would do 2 tablespoons of nut butter. So yeah, those are the yellow squash cookies. I'm going to come up with a better name, but squash cookies. Also, for anyone interested in the nutritional benefits of summer squash, I did look that up. So squash has magnesium, iron, calcium, vitamin A, and vitamin B6. And I have yet to learn about what certain body functions need iron, magnesium, calcium, why those are good for you, but they're vitamins and minerals, so that is good.